Welcome to Brainetainment, the channel that makes learning fun and fascinating. We're all about exploring the mysteries of the world around us, diving deep into a variety of intriguing topics. From the vast expanse of the cosmos to the intricate workings of the human body, we're your go-to guide for curiosity-driven content. So buckle up, get ready to learn, and let's embark on yet another knowledge-packed journey. Today, we delve into a peculiar bodily function we've all experienced: hiccups. Hiccups are a common yet curious occurrence, but what exactly are they? Now that's a fascinating question. Hiccups are a bit of a conundrum, aren't they? We've all had them and they can pop up at the most inconvenient times. But what's really happening when we hiccup? Well, in the simplest of terms, a hiccup is an involuntary contraction or spasm of your diaphragm. The diaphragm, if you didn't know, is a dome-shaped muscle at the base of your chest that plays a pivotal role in breathing. When you inhale, your diaphragm contracts and moves downward, making room for your lungs to expand as they fill with air. When you exhale, your diaphragm relaxes and moves upward, pushing air out of the lungs. So, where do hiccups fit into this process? Well, when your diaphragm contracts involuntarily, it causes a sudden rush of air into your lungs. This abrupt influx of air causes your vocal cords to close suddenly, which results in that all-too-familiar hic sound. Now, most of the time, these contractions are brief and pass quickly, but sometimes they can last longer and become a bit of a nuisance. But don't worry, they're usually harmless. So that strange sound you make when you hiccup, that's your body trying to regulate your diaphragm. A bit of a marvel, isn't it? Our bodies certainly are full of surprises. Now that we know what hiccups are, let's dig a little deeper into why they happen. In essence, hiccups are quite the biological marvel. They occur when there's a sudden, involuntary contraction of the diaphragm, a muscle that plays a key role in breathing. This abrupt contraction is followed by the quick closing of your vocal cords, which results in that characteristic hic sound we all know and perhaps don't love. Now, what causes this diaphragm drama, you might wonder? Well, the main culprit is usually nerve irritation, specifically the irritation of the phrenic nerves that control the diaphragm. Various factors can irritate these nerves, from eating too quickly or consuming spicy foods to experiencing excitement or stress. Even a sudden change in temperature can send your diaphragm into a hiccup-inducing frenzy. But it's not just about irritated nerves. Sometimes hiccups are a response to certain triggers in our environment. For example, alcohol and carbonated beverages can cause your stomach to expand, which in turn may irritate the diaphragm. Similarly, smoking can irritate the nerves that trigger the hiccup reflex, leading to a bout of hiccups. It's also worth noting that hiccups can be a side effect of certain medications or a symptom of underlying health conditions such as gastroesophageal reflux disease, diabetes, or kidney disease. However, most hiccups are harmless and tend to resolve on their own within a few minutes. So while they might be a bit annoying or even embarrassing at times, hiccups are essentially a reminder of our body's complex and fascinating inner workings. They show how something as small as an irritated nerve or a slightly overfilled stomach can cause such a noticeable and universal reaction. So, the next time you get hiccups, remember it's just your nerves playing tricks on your diaphragm. So, what causes these nerve irritations that lead to hiccups? Well, let's delve into some of the most common triggers. One of the major culprits is eating too quickly. When you gobble down your food without giving it the proper time and attention it deserves, you can swallow air along with your food. This excess air can cause your diaphragm to contract, leading to those pesky hiccups. Now, while we're on the subject of food, certain types can also be a trigger. Spicy foods, for instance, can irritate the nerves that control the diaphragm, setting off a round of hiccups. And let's not forget about fizzy drinks or alcohol. The carbonation in fizzy drinks can expand your stomach and cause hiccups, while alcohol can irritate your esophagus and stomach lining, leading to hiccups as well. But it's not just what we consume that can be a trigger. Certain emotions can also bring on a bout of hiccups. Ever been so excited or stressed that you've started hiccuping? That's because when we're under stress or extreme excitement, our bodies can react in strange ways, including causing the diaphragm to contract and, you guessed it, bring on the hiccups. Even a sudden change in temperature can bring on a hiccup storm. Walking from a warm room into a chilly one, or gulping down a cold drink on a hot day, can trigger your diaphragm to start its hiccup routine. And finally, some medical conditions, including certain types of surgery, can also lead to hiccups. However, these are less common and usually require medical attention. So as you can see, the triggers for hiccups are as varied as they are plentiful. From the food we eat to the emotions we feel, it seems hiccups are always lurking, ready to strike when least expected. There you have it, some of the most common hiccup culprits. Beware of these if you want to avoid an unexpected hiccup session. Hiccups can be quite annoying, especially when they won't stop, but fear not, there are ways to calm them down. So how do we put an end to this involuntary concert of hiccups? Well, science has some answers. It's all about resetting the diaphragm, that thin muscle sitting below your lungs, responsible for this hiccup hullabaloo. One of the most popular methods is slow, controlled breathing. This involves taking a deep breath, holding it for about 10 seconds, then slowly exhaling. This technique can help reset your diaphragm and put a stop to those pesky hiccups. Next up, we have the water method. This doesn't just mean gulping down a glass of water, although that can sometimes work. Instead, it's about the way you drink it. Take a glass of water, bend over at the waist, and drink from the far side of the glass. It might sound strange, but this upside-down drinking technique can confuse your diaphragm enough to stop the hiccups. Another method is to use a paper bag. Yes, you heard it right. Breathing slowly and deeply into a small paper bag increases the amount of carbon dioxide you're inhaling. This can have a calming effect on the diaphragm and help stop the hiccups. What about distraction methods? Engaging your mind in something else can sometimes be enough to stop the hiccups. For example, try to remember the lyrics to your favorite song or solve a mental math problem. And finally, we have the pressure points technique. Applying pressure to certain points on your body, like the area between your nose and upper lip or the spot behind your earlobes, can sometimes help to stop the hiccups. Remember, everyone is different, and what works for one person might not work for another. So it's worth trying a few different methods to see what works best for you. So the next time you're stuck in a hiccup cycle, give one of these methods a try. There you have it, the curious case of hiccups explained. We've delved into the intriguing world of hiccups, unearthing the mystery behind this common yet often misunderstood bodily function. From our journey today, we've learned that hiccups are more than just a quirky, sometimes embarrassing interruption to our day. They're a complex physiological response involving our diaphragm and nerves, a testament to the intricate workings of our bodies. We've discovered that hiccups can be triggered by a variety of factors, from eating too quickly to experiencing sudden shifts in temperature. But perhaps most importantly, we've shared some valuable tips on how to stop hiccups, from the tried and true method of holding your breath to more unconventional remedies like eating a spoonful of sugar. Remember, while most hiccups are harmless and temporary, persistent hiccups may be a sign of an underlying health issue. So, if you find yourself hiccuping for more than 48 hours, it's a good idea to seek medical advice. Now, we've certainly had a fascinating discussion, but we know that the conversation doesn't end here. We'd love to hear from you. Have you ever had a funny or embarrassing hiccup story? Do you swear by a particular hiccup stopping method not mentioned in this video? Share your experiences and remedies in the comments section below. Let's continue this exploration together, learning from one another's experiences and insights. This is the essence of Brainetainment, a community of curious minds eager to understand the world around us. Every comment, every like, every share contributes to this shared journey of discovery. So, if you found this video enlightening or entertaining, do give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we release our next video packed with more intriguing insights into the world around us. Thank you for tuning into Brainetainment. Don't forget to subscribe for more interesting insights into the world around us. Until next time, stay curious.